Hi everybody, welcome again. Russell Broadbent, Federal Member for Monash. On the no jab, no pay policy, I'm writing to the Prime Minister and I thought I'd share his letter, the letter I'm sending to him with you. Dear Prime Minister, yesterday I rose in the Parliament to call for a Conscientious Objector rights to be restored as part of the government's no jab, no pay, no play policies. After receiving over 1,000 emails here from distressed and grievous impacted parents, it's clear these policies are creating grave injustices for parents and their children. I've attached a selection of some of the most heartbreaking emails to this letter. It was shocking to learn that parents of children who have not had the Department of Social Security's list of required childhood vaccinations are deemed ineligible for the Family Tax Benefit Part A payment and a childcare subsidy. Removing family tax benefit payments or a child's right to attend childcare because of vaccination status is discriminatory and, in my view, an outright violation of human rights. Parents have a right to make individualised choices for their children's health. A mother of 2 unvaccinated children told me that her family missed out on $90,000 in FTB payments over a 10-year period, simply due to their decision not to vaccinate their children. Another mother told me they have also been penalised after her son was deemed not up to date because his vaccinations were being delayed due to suffering a severe reaction to previous vaccines. As with all medical interventions, informed consent is imperative. Where there is risk, there must be choice. The no jab, no pay, no play policies are a shameful and sad indictment on our nation. As representatives of the Australian people, it's our duty to ensure that hard-working families do not suffer discrimination at the hands of government. Moreover, we are duty-bound to rectify the crippling financial impact on these families and therefore the greater community. These policies are unconscionable, unjust and un-Australian. I urge you, Prime Minister, to address this matter with the utmost urgency, as I intend to present a private member's bill to restore conscientious objector rights. I have copied this letter to the Minister for Health and Human Rights Commissioner for their consideration and look forward to your earliest response. Yours sincerely, Russell Broadbent, Member for Monash. So, there is inequity here. It is unjust on these families. I think the intention of the original bill in 2015 was to increase the number of children vaccinated in Australia. It hasn't changed even with these restrictions in place. It hasn't changed at all. It's about the same. So there's just a detriment to some individual families that we don't need to do as a nation. It's not such a good day for Australia, I think. Today, the government introduced their new misinformation, disinformation bill. It's just an update from Canberra for you. I opposed the original bill, and I got my then party, the Liberal Party, to oppose it when they were going quite wishy-washy on it. This is a dangerous bill for the nation. It sets us up for control that was never intended by our forefathers. Never. This bill, even with its changes, will still restrict conversation between people like you and I. This is just not good enough. It's not right for the nation. And we're also having the hate laws bill being introduced today again, and a new aged care bill. We'll just have to see how all of those work out. We'll be investigating what's going on with the bill. I haven't read it fully yet, the misinformation, disinformation bill. But I know that what has happened with misinformation and disinformation, some things that were supposedly misinformation proved to be absolutely correct. And there were people like Craig Kelly, Senator Antic, other senators that were calling out the alarm like I was calling out the alarm and only questioning the narrative. And even then, they had it that when I only questioned the narrative on excess deaths, for instance, I was taken down from YouTube because it didn't fit their community values. I mean, come on. A speech to the Parliament gets taken down from YouTube, but it's in the Hansard for all to read. So here we are, Australia. It's time for you to keep very careful watch on your personal freedoms and the freedoms that are allowed in this nation. We're going to put Australians first. Thanks.